How you going, everyone? Back again. So, great day today. Got a heap of those Dells sorted out. I still got to put some finishing touches on them, but overall, really good. Looking really good, actually. We should have a good solid win on all those. It just shows you buying scrap the right way, or good bad stuff. Makes sense, something like that. You can actually win quite well. At the moment, I'm still finishing off the iPads. They're just about done. Looks like I'm going to have somewhere around 20 each in iPad Air 1 and Air 2. They're both 16 gig. There is a couple of 32s mixed in there, but they're all 16. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go cheap. Facebook, $30 and $50. Might even go 30 and 40. Obviously, the Air 2s are going to go first. Well, actually, no, I'll go 50. I'll go 30 on the iPad Air 1s, 50 on the iPad Air 2s, and then I'm not going to move on the Air 1s. They can stay at 30. But the Air 2s, I might bring them down to 40 if I get a few people wanting a couple. And then I've got the 5th gen, 6th gen. There's a few of the 5th gen, I think, and a few of the 6th gen. And then there's definitely a 7th gen. I've seen that already. And then there's, I believe there's another couple of, I think there's a couple of Pros in there as well. Look, with the Pro, I don't know if they've got any real value to them. They're basically going to be the same as an iPad Air 2, I'm guessing, is what probably going to market is going to be for them, but I don't care as long as they go fast. So that could be a quick couple of grand. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to be very strategic with this. I'm actually going to do it tomorrow. I was worried if I put it up today, I do think I'll get a lot of inquiries for them, so I didn't want to just this afternoon end up with just my phone beeping all night, because people will message you at 2 o'clock in the morning if they see the ad. So I'm better off just leaving it for the morning. I've got to go out and drop a laptop off. That Asus gaming laptop looks like that's sold. So I'm going to drop that off in the morning. Said to the missus, hey, look, I'll take you for breakfast since I've got to go and drop this laptop off. So it worked out good for that, to the Sunday breakfast. And then what I'll do is I'll actually take some pictures before I go of all the phones. And then I'll literally make a Facebook post before I leave breakfast, or, at the end of breakfast, I'll quickly do that as we're finishing off our coffees, our lattes, or I might get a mocha tomorrow. Mocha. I haven't had one for a while. I drink black coffee normally because it's just easier. I gave up milk about 2-3 years ago because I just got sick of milk. Not having milk in the coffee, just got sick of having milk to worry about. So now we don't worry about milk. It's great. But it's good to get a mocha every once in a while, treat yourself. What was I going to say? So I'm not doing any update today of the board. I did sell something on eBay as well. So I sold a pack of old phones for $200. So but that's all. I haven't sold any laptops today. I had somebody who was going to come, but then we had a bit of an issue with times, and he decided he didn't want to play the game anymore, which is fine. I left the door open. If he changes his mind, I'm here. But which is fine. It was only a $150 laptop anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll sell that laptop at some point. Apart from that, it's just, it's Saturday. You don't want to go too hard, all right? And it's Sunday tomorrow. I'm not going to go too hard tomorrow either. So my goal tomorrow is purely get these iPads listed. I want to finish off these Dells and get those listed as good as I can. And then the other thing is I really do want to try and see if I can get through some of these other laptops as well. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull out the cream of those Dells, get them sorted and listed, and then the rest of them that need work, I think I'm just going to put them aside for now and then try and pull out some of the cream out of this stuff, start getting the money coming back in. There's no point having them all sitting there doing nothing and just not earning the money out of them. There is something I want to have a little bit of a rant on, which is what's going on with eBay. Like, that's really weird. I had a look before, and I'm just not getting views on there. Like, the stuff, I'm getting 200-300 people looking at a laptop on Facebook Marketplace, just Marketplace, no boost, no website, no landing page, nothing, just standard old Marketplace. Anybody can sell on there. I'm getting 200-300 views. I'm selling stuff like there's no tomorrow. And eBay, stuff is just sitting on there and not getting views. I've got stuff there from December that's not had 100 views on it. And I'm paying promoted fees, and I'm paying. I've got a shop, a storefront. What's going on? Like, it makes no sense. Yeah, I digress. But yeah, I don't know. I'm seriously ready to walk away from it, from eBay, and just if I can just sell up all the crap that I've got here that I need to get rid of, the stuff that's just been sitting here for years, and I just burn through it through eBay, and then I think, honestly, once I've done that, I don't think I'll go back. I think I'll be done, because the fees are just getting beyond it. It's basically 20%. I've got 5% promotional fees, and the way they've got it wrangled now, you're going to get charged promotional fees regardless of what you do. Prove me wrong. And then on top of that, you 10 to 15% depending on what you're selling in. I don't know what mine is on this different stuff because it's so convoluted. I've never really investigated it. And then on top of that, you got store fees. Then on top of that, you got processing fees. Then on top of that, you've got postage fees. By the time you do it all, you get literally knocked 20% off all your stock and throw it on Facebook. Well, or a website. Make your own website. You're going to pay all the transaction fees and all that anyway. The only thing you're not going to pay for is eBay's selling fees. So I'm like, oh. Or if you're selling on Facebook and just doing direct transfers, Pay ID or legit Pay ID, don't worry, I'll make sure I get paid, and or cash, then it's pretty simple, isn't it? So definitely some food for thought there, and I'm just really dismayed in eBay and what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Like I say, I'm just not getting views. There's no views on there, which I don't. And you could say that they're not great items, but they are. They actually are good items. I've got some Lenovo laptops for $200, which is actually quite cheap for what they are. And like, I think one of them's got 50 views in the last 3 months. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I got a MacBook up there that's had 100 views since last year. Since October last year, it's got 100 views. So even people just click that stuff just because they're looking for laptops. So what's going wrong with the algorithm? So yeah, I don't know. I want to be happy. I don't care. So it's not my problem, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't sell, I'll pull it off, put it somewhere else, throw it in the bin, do whatever I need to with it. So, and I'll find another platform to go and sell on, like I'm doing with Facebook. Facebook has saved me this year. If I hadn't had Facebook, we wouldn't be having a discussion. I'd be gone. I'd be back at a job. So yeah, Facebook for the win. So I digress. It's been a good day. Unfortunately, no board today. I'm not going to bother. All I've done is sold a $200 box of junk. No laptops went out the door. No listings have been done. So, but tomorrow I will be putting a big chunk in tomorrow. My goal for tomorrow, I want to round off. It's not there, but I want to round off to probably about 20 grand tomorrow if I can. At least get that 5 or 6 grand on there, maybe more. If I can get to 25 grand, I'll be wrapped. But it's Sunday. I just don't think I'm going to have the energy for it. I kind of need a day off anyway. So I mean, the main thing I'll do is I'll get those iPads listed. So if I go the iPads and a few laptops, quick calculation, we've got, let's say, well, let's not say 50 because there's some high-end ones in there. Let's say 45 times an average of $40. So it's 1,800 plus the couple of good ones there, probably about $2,200. And then so if I can get half a dozen laptops together tomorrow, I'll crack that 20 grand, which is what I really want to do. So that's the goal tomorrow. Crack the 20 grand. After that, have a beer, take the day off, throw a video up for you guys, and in a different order. Hit the 5 grand, do a video for you guys, and then have a beer and have the afternoon off. There you go. That would make more sense in that order. Normally I do it in the other order. Come out here with red glowing eyes. No, I'm only joking. I would never drink before doing these videos. I do apologise. Have a great afternoon, great night, great morning. See you next time. Bye. Oh.